U.S. Senator Bill Nelson was in town yesterday checking out some technology we first told you about last week.
Nelson toured a Panama City beach facility that can track birds using radar. As News Channel 7's Josh Gant reports, Nelson wants to know why this type of radar system isn't already in place in light of US Airways flight that crashed into the Hudson River after being hit by a flock of geese.
U.S. Senator Bill Nelson wants to know why it's taken the Federal Aviation Administration so long to implement bird radar systems at airports across the country. DeTect, Inc., a company in Panama City, specializes in bird detection technology. And in the wake of the miracle on the Hudson, U.S. Senator Bill Nelson is asking the FAA why these types of radars aren't already in place.
Where increasingly there are big birds flying. Now, the FAA has been researching this for 10 years, and it's time for them to get off the dime.
In a letter to the FAA, Nelson, who is a key member of a congressional panel that oversees airline safety and who spent some time in space with NASA, says he urges the FAA to move forward on reviewing and certifying existing commercially available bird radar systems. According to the FAA, the system has been tested, but there have been many technological hurdles it's had to overcome. DeTect is trying to reduce the number of bird strikes. Its radar systems are already being used at military bases, NASA's Kennedy Space Center, and as test sites at some U.S. airports.
This is what I don't understand, is if the private sector companies have already developed this radar and it's being used at other U.S. government installations, then the FAA ought to go on and start using this.
Nelson says he will continue to push for these types of radar systems until the FAA takes note. In Panama City, Josh Gant, News Channel 7.
Well, Nelson says if the FAA had a bird tracking radar system in place, that US Airways jet could have avoided the Hudson River altogether. Something to think about, huh?
It sure is. But it's good that devices like that and systems are being produced right here in Panama City.
I know, that really is neat. DeTect. I didn't even realize that was going on.
There we go.
Good to know.